Hey everyone, welcome back to Raptor's Recon. Today we're diving into the shimmering waters of Moana 2. Disney has returned to the South Pacific, but does this sequel recapture the magic of the original? Stick around as we explore the highs, the lows, and why this movie may all just be a setup. And if you love reviews like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to enjoy more of this channel's content. Let's get started. We begin with what Moana 2 gets right. First off, it's as family friendly and visually stunning as its predecessor. The animation feels like a love letter to the Polynesian culture once again, with lush islands, sparkling seas, awe inspiring use of color, animals, all that kind of thing. And the heart, oh, it's in there. This is a story about family, of course, about Moana's legacy, her responsibility, themes that kids can identify with, and it can hit home for both children and adults alike. Moana finds some new friends to join her on her adventure. And yes, Maui's back. He's still hilarious and lovable. Um, the humor and the charm, they're perfect for a family movie night. Now, the songs, while not as iconic as the originals, they're catchy and uplifting. They sound a little bit though like knockoffs of the original, to be honest, but the tunes can earworm you and get stuck in your head. But let's talk about where Moana 2 stumbles a little bit. While it's fun, it really is fun. The storyline feels transitional. It's almost like Disney is using this movie to set up something bigger down the line. There's like that carrot that's put in front of, the donkey trying to get you to get to the payoff there. Um, but the plot, it just lacks the tight, emotional driven arc of the original. You'll leave the theater entertained. I mean, we had fun, my family and I, but maybe you're not going to be as moved as you were in 2016. Some subplots and characters feel underdeveloped and kind of forced into the movie. There are also moments where the pacing drags. I mean, it's not horrible by any means, but it feels more like a stepping stone than a fully realized sequel. Um, I mean, there were some rumors and that Bob Iger took what was designed as a Moana series for Disney Plus and had his people create a movie out of it. So, if that's true, this could explain why things felt so disjointed within the actual film. And then there's the missed opportunity with the villain. I'm not going to explain who that is or whatnot, but without doing any of that spoiler kind of stuff, the antagonist just doesn't quite hit the memorable level of Taka from the first movie. Um, it's serviceable, but it lacks that wow factor we hope for, and you never really get that face-off moment at the end, in the climax. So what little plot there is throughout the movie, in its disjointed fashion, um, you also don't really get a super payoff in the end. Now that being said, look, Moana 2 is fun. I can't say that enough. It's charming. It's visually gorgeous. My family enjoyed it. The people in the audience enjoyed it, but it just feels like more of a setup than a true continuation. It's definitely worth going to see with your family. It's completely family friendly. No issues whatsoever on any spectrum. So if you're going for something, if you want to enjoy something that's humorous and heartwarming, go see Moana 2. But just realize that it's not going to escape the shadow of the original. I mean, Moana is a classic. That is one of the more recent Disney classics that's going to hold uh, the test of time. And the sequel, I don't think it's going to, I don't think it's going to reach that level. So that's why I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's a good sequel, it's not a great one. And if Disney's planning a trilogy, this movie does set the stage for what could be an epic finale. But that's what it is. It's more of a setup. So that's what I got for Moana 2. Um, did you guys see the movie? What did you think? Do you agree that it feels more like a setup rather than a self-contained story? How do you think it compares to the original? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Love to hear from you. And once again, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to show us a little bit of love, hitting that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Stay adventurous.